Hey everyone, this is Ronnie just coming to you today with another video. And we're going to talk about some things because last night there was a little flurry of action that came into our eBay stores, from after we did our little update. So I'll give you a little bit of a new update and we'll talk about some of the things we sold this weekend. We sold 14 items for approximately right around $1,100. Not bad. So as of right now, getting into the last week here, it's either do or die. We're at $1,057.95. $9,057.95. Very possible that we can hit that goal. I'm listening to about 30 things today or today, tomorrow. I got a bunch of different things going on. I got a dentist appointment Wednesday. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow just for an annual checkup. My truck is in for the shop, getting a new tire replaced, getting oil change, wipers. Am I the only one that has problems trying to put windshield wipers on cars? Like, I was out there for 30 minutes trying to figure it out. I had the wipers. They're just putting them on. I don't even think they're charging me that much for it, but couldn't figure it out for the life of me. What else? And I think they're replacing the head receiver thing because I can't get satellite radio that I pay for. And there's some issue. It covered under warranty, I think, which is a good thing because I think that unit would be expensive otherwise. If they're going that route, I'm not sure yet. I'm expecting a call from them later on today. So there's a lot of different things cutting into my listing time and working time. So anyway, make a long story short, so far we've sold 114 items this month, mostly pre-owned clothing from the thrift store. Basically it for just over $9,000. Puts us at an average of $377.41 per day, which is right now, if we kept it that way, would put us at $11,700. That's why I said the goal is very attainable. Very attainable at this rate. And that's an average of $79.46 per item sold. Not bad at all. So we're getting to some of the items here we sold and just talk a little bit about it briefly and go on from there. Here we go right here. This is the first thing. This is a E21 men's cotton and linen long sleeve shirt, multicolored. It's this odd. It's really a weird shirt you see right here. Sleeves are red, collars red. Then it's like green on one side, blue on the other side. The whole back is green. Now it was weird that certain pieces of fabric were linen and certain pieces of cotton were cotton. It wasn't like a typical thing here. The red part of the shirt is linen. The rest was cotton. Really weird that the sleeves are linen and the collar is linen, but the blue and the green was cotton. Let's close Facebook before that gets aggravating. Really weird shirt. Picked this up for like probably like $4 or $5. I remember it was a Salvation Army find. We've had this listed for about 2 months. There's the tag. This brand runs hot and cold. Real nice quality shirts, but kind of hard to move. This one sold for $35. This was through the best offer to watchers, and it sold. This is a pair of vintage Polo Ralph Lauren. They're like a brownish linen blend pants. So when I was trying some weird pictures, it kind of didn't work out the greatest. Linen and cotton blend. Made in the Dominican Republic. My Dominicans. These sold for $42.49 plus these went actually over to India, so they paid, I don't know, about 30 extra bucks in shipping or something like that to go first class. Or no, I think it was $24 or something like that. But it sold. Sometimes do okay with these as long as they're like a linen blend or silk blend. They'll do okay, but I've had those probably 2 months or so. This is a Travis Matthews Newer Tags polo golf shirt. Picked this up. This sold probably within about an hour of listing. And, you know, most people would be like, you sold it too low. When you look at the comps, this sold near the top of the price point. So sometimes you just get somebody that's looking for something at a specific time. It was a cotton polyester spandex blend, and you know, decent blue color, has nice red and white striped. I mean, it's just a nice quality shirt, size large. Paid about $5 for this, and it sold for $50 plus shipping. This is a Wallace and Barnes. This is made by the J. Crew company, so like a little bit more higher quality stuff from them. This is Shetland wool. I'm not really sure what Shetland means, but it's Shetland wool. Probably some wool from Australia or Scotland or something like that. Had elbow patches. Really nice looking shirt. And this sold. There's the tag right there. And just your regular shirt, really. A regular sweater, I should say, wool sweater. And this sold for $51 plus 8 shipping. Actually, this one overseas too. This went to Australia. I don't remember what they paid, but it went to Australia. We had a few actually items that went overseas. This was another one. I listed this, and this sold probably within a few hours of listing. Newer tags, Levi's. These are from the 80s. Corduroy black pants. A little bit different of a size, 31, 36. And that was the car company calling me. I'll call them back in a minute. But these are 519 model white tab jeans. These are made in U.S. They're not jeans, pants. Cotton and polyester mix. And from the comps, I've seen people getting like 50, 60 for these. I put these a little bit higher, knowing we were on a sale occasionally, and they sold for 70 plus shipping. These went off to Japan. So a lot of international sales. I think we had 1 or 2 others this weekend too. We were spreading stuff all around the world. I picked this one up, and usually I'll check the outside of the blazer. Sometimes where I make mistakes is on the inside of the jackets. This is a vintage Brooks Brothers. It's a smaller size, 38 regular, camel hair. This was up probably for about a week or so, I think. This sold Sunday, and this was listed on the 18th. So this was not up long at all. So about 8 days. See right here, I had a nice little pattern to it. It's the older Brooks Brothers tag. I'm assuming that's probably from like the 80s or early 80s, 90s. Camel hair, but it had a little rip in the lining there, about a 2-inch rip on the seam, and it also had a little wear to the armpits. So I really priced this kind of low just to move it. I was into this for about $5, and sometimes you just price things to move it because they are issued, and this sold for $34 plus 10 shipping. And they also bought one other item from us. They bought these pair of Polo Ralph Lauren pants. These are made by Corneliani, and they're like a wool flannel material. They're green, size 32, 33. I didn't have these listed at all that long either. There's the tags, and these were listed on the 16th, so these haven't been listed long either. And I was into these for about $8, and they sold for $51 plus 8 or 7 shipping. So not bad at all. Here we have a Ralph Lauren. This is Bob Camp shirt. This yellow geometric paisley cotton Hawaiian shirt looking. Really, we've found the same shirt a few different times, and it actually goes for probably, we've gotten between like 35 and I say 35 to 50 range, just depending. I think they make it in silk too. This one was cotton. And really nice bright shirt, but it's been up for a while. We took this sold to somebody in England for 35 plus shipping. So not too bad at all. I think they paid around $20 shipping. And because this was a lighter shirt, this actually weighed like 8 ounces. This actually, we made some money on shipping. This is a dead stock 1999 Stone Cold Steve Austin sleeveless shirt. When I was out, oh, probably it's every bit of 2 years ago. Yard selling with my boy Rudy on Long Island. We came up on one of the first sales we came up on. A guy had a bunch of like shirts. Some of them were, a lot of them, most of them were for like USC, and there were some wrestling ones I noticed. I picked up, I don't know how many now, because it seems like we keep selling these. If you watch our videos, probably one a month, or sometimes as much as two a month. Picked up somewhere around, I don't even know, 25 of these, maybe 30. I thought it was like 15, but they keep coming and they keep multiplying. They're like rabbits in the one box we have. It's kind of crazy. But the tag was like nothing all that special. It was on just a Fruit of the Loom tag, I think. Yeah. And it's weird. We keep getting these. I think for the shirts each, wind up paying like, I don't know, $1 a shirt or $1.50 a shirt. Too bad he didn't have any other wrestling ones. See, this was the only wrestling shirt he had. But he was asking originally like $3, and I just said if I take them all, and he was just like, I think it was like 30, and I paid $40 or something like that. Or 25, and I paid 40, somewhere around that. Because it was the first find I had of that day, but not bad at all. It's one listing that keeps on giving at this rank, and it just seems like whenever there's a big WWF wrestling thing coming up, every once in a while it sells. This is a vintage Pendleton shirt. I've had this for a little while. Has shoulder patches, or elbow patches. It's in pretty good condition. Size medium. Medium just seems to sit forever on these damn things. I actually have two mediums in this color red. One has elbow patches, one doesn't. I didn't notice it till I bought it. The reason I was able to tell when the packaging was that I packaged everything up was because of the buttons. The other one has a red buttons. But I was into this for about $5. I've had it for about a year, I would say, and sold it for $42.50 plus shipping. These are a pair of Incotex. These are men's pants. These pants seem to do fairly well for the most part. These were cotton. If you find the wool ones or linen or something like that, they do get a little bit more expensive, or you can get more from it. It's good size, 38, 31. And just your regular cotton, basically chinos. I mean, flat front. And just, I probably could have did a little bit better with the pictures. Maybe I could have steamed this and got the iron, but I was photographing a lot of jeans that day and just quickly moved through the jeans, or moved through the pants, I should say. But there's the tag right there, Incotex. And they sold for $42.50 plus 7 shipping. I think I was into these for around $6.50 or so. This is a Zegna. This is a more recent Zegna one. Has a nice pattern to it. It's blue. Really not the greatest size, 40 regular, but a really nice pattern you see like that. It's like a blue, and it has a nice, like a darker, I don't know if that's a gray, like a dark gray or a black, and like looks to be like a greenish stripe to it. It's a 3-button front, which is kind of sometimes a little bit harder to sell, but that's more, I would say, recent Zegna tag. It's not the most current, but it's recent for sure. There's the tag, and on the bottom of a lot of on the Zegna stuff anyway, they will let you know if it is a jacket or what do you want to call it? A jacket or a suit or so on, etc. But there it is, just nice. I paid about it was 15 plus 20% off. I found a few different jackets, so that would have been $12 if my math is correct. So not bad. Turned into $119 plus 10 shipping. I liking that. We just showed this one not too long ago. This was a Wilson Geiger brown tweed, like Norfolk style shooting jacket, size 42 regular. Once again, not the greatest size, but this stuff does sell. And anyway, make a long story short, had the shooting patch on. I had elbow patches. Wilson Geiger's a brand that hasn't been around in a while now. They've been discontinued since like 99. They went bankrupt, and really nice jacket. Had some loose stitching on the back there. We mentioned it in the listing, and this still sold for $152.99. We were talking about this one way to price it. I kind of priced it a little bit higher just because there wasn't that many recently solds or comps in this, and paid $10 for this one. So really nice quick sale as we listed this just on the 18th. So, and the last thing that's sold is this Canali men's 42 extra long suit. Paid about $5 for this at a local smaller thrift store. I've had this probably 3 or 4 months, and this is like a recent Canali tag. It's not the most current. It's not current. It's recent. This was the one before. No, the blue. They had a blue, then they went to brown. Now they got a silver label. Silver label's the most current. But yeah, I mean, because of the size, somebody bought it. It's pretty, you see the pleated front pants and everything like that. Once again, it's a 3-button front, which is a little bit harder to sell, but people still, like, if they're accustomed to buying something, and if you got like an older gentleman, they're accustomed to buying something. They're not gonna change up what they've worn for the last 20 years. Like my grandpa, when my grandpa was taking care of us as kids, he'd always wear his wife beater and his dress pants and put on his shirt over it sometimes, and that was his wardrobe. And I don't think there much would change in 20 years with my grandpa. And I think it's just how it is with a lot of people. They don't want to change. They like what they like, and that's it. I think that was all we got. Yes. So it was a really good weekend. We got we had a really strong Sunday. Sunday, I think, was 9 sales for $748.84. So it really put us back on track. We had 3 sales later in the day: the Canali, the Wilson Geiger, and also the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. That put us up to a really good point. Haven't had a sale today so far. I've had a lot of questions, so I know people are on eBay. Who knows? We better not get another goose egg, because that will really hurt us trying to get to our goal. But can't force anybody to buy stuff from you. You just have to put yourself in a position to hopefully you buy. That's it. I got to figure out my truck's ready, because I'm starting to lose patience. But like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, everybody. See you guys later. See you tomorrow.